It's 2023 and there's a lot of games coming to Xbox this year. But first up, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe and share, it really helps the channel out. So today we're going to go over the 20 biggest new games coming to Xbox Series X and S in 2023. I'm going to show a little bit of each game and talk about each one afterwards. There's a lot of cool, exciting new games here. Anyway, I hope everyone enjoys the video. At number 20, we have Dead Island 2, coming to Xbox Series XS and Xbox One consoles April 23rd. That's right, the sequel is finally coming out, and the gameplay shown so far, it looks great. An over-the-top, open-world zombie action game, and I think a lot of people will be picking this up.
Please come in. Mission Opera has only one objective.
Bring the Arks and their revolutionary technology back home.
At number 19, we have Deliver Us Mars, coming to Xbox Series XS and Xbox One consoles February 2nd. It's a single-player action-adventure game set on Mars. Now, without going into story details, this follows the events of the first game, Deliver Us the Moon. So if you like adventure and a bit mystery, you're probably going to like this game. At number 18, we have Redfall, coming to Xbox Series X and S in 2023. This is a densely packed open world game where you have to hunt vampires. And in this game, it's made by Arcane, so you know you're going to get good gameplay and an interesting story. This game can be played in single player or co-op, and you can play how you wish. Do you want to go all out action or stealth? It's up to you. This game is also launching day one in Xbox Game Pass.
This is not the story you want it to be. This story will eat you alive. This story is a monster.
At number 17, we have Alan Wake 2, coming to Xbox Series X and S in 2023. The long-awaited sequel is finally on its way. And honestly, with what Remedy can do with today's technology, it should be pretty interesting with what they can do in the survival horror genre. Remedy's going to be breaking new ground with this game. Over a decade in the making, and I can't wait to see more. And I don't think we'll have to wait much longer to see what this game looks like in action. At number 16, we have Wo Long, Fallen Dynasty, coming to Xbox Series XS and Xbox One consoles March 3rd. This is a single-player action RPG where you can call in other players, and it's super fast combat along the way. I've played this and it's so good. Honestly, I think a lot of people are going to love this. And this game launches day one in Xbox Game Pass.
Kimono grow ever more desperate.
At number 15, we have Wild Hearts, coming to Xbox Series X and S February 16th. Now this game is very much inspired by Monster Hunter, but in this game you can craft huge mechanical machines to help fight these huge beasts. This game can also be played in co-op, and it even features crossplay. This game looks really cool, and if you like Monster Hunter style games, you're going to feel at home with this one.
You're here looking for someone? Maybe. Some missing señorita?
Ashley, where are you?
At number 14, we have Resident Evil 4 Remake, coming to Xbox Series X and S, March 24th. This is a remake of the most beloved Resident Evil game. It features modern gameplay and next-gen graphics, and also a bunch of quality of life features. This is a lot of people's most anticipated horror game for 2023, and everything they've shown so far looks pretty excellent. At number 13, we have Assassin's Creed Mirage, coming to Xbox Series XS and Xbox One consoles in 2023. You play as Basim, going all the way from his thieving days to becoming a master assassin. Now this game actually has a lot in common with Assassin's Creed 2, so while it does feature newer gameplay elements from the recent Assassin's Creed games, this game's going back to its roots, and a lot of people have been wanting this, and if you're an Assassin's Creed 2 fan, you're probably really going to love this one. At number 12 we have Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2, coming to Xbox Series X and S in 2023. It's a third-person over-the-shoulder action-adventure game with melee and ranged combat. It's gory, it's gritty, and when it comes to the 40k universe, this game throws a lot of enemies at you on screen at any given time. If you like Gears-style campaigns, you're going to feel at home with this one. A lot of people have been waiting a long time for this. At number 11, we have Armored Core 6, Fires of Rubicon, coming to Xbox Series XS and Xbox One consoles in 2023. This franchise is finally back, and this isn't your typical From Software Souls game. You play as mechs, you customize mechs, and you fight mechs in really big ambitious missions. And it's awesome to see that this franchise is finally returning to Xbox. At number 10 we have Atomic Heart, coming to Xbox Series XS and Xbox One consoles February 21st. It's a first person shooter where you can level up your loadouts and abilities, and it's very much a Bioshock style game set in an alternate Soviet era past. The game's also about automatons that have taken over, and there's some crazy ones in here. This game's also launching day one in Xbox Game Pass.
Flash is alive, and he's playing for Team Brainiac.
I gave you orders. Kill the Flash. Or I'll kill you myself. Cool.
At number 9 we have Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, coming to Xbox Series X and S, May 26, 2023. Now this is a single player or 4-player co-op game where you play as a member of Task Force X that's sent into Metropolis after Brainiac has taken over the Justice League. And this game is set in the Arkhamverse, so the story's going to go some weird places, and the gameplay we've seen so far looks super fun.
What have you got, Isaac?
Half the Ishimura's in the red. Engines, hull, the trams.
Can you handle it alone?
Fix the centrifuge. Get the fuel running.
At number 8 we have the Dead Space remake, coming to Xbox Series X and S, January 27th. This is a full-on next-gen remake of the excellent sci-fi horror game. They've completely revamped the gameplay. It even has zero-G movement from Dead Space 2. It even has dynamic events that'll happen throughout the game, so No matter how many different playthroughs you do, it's going to feel fresh every time and scare you in new and different ways. This is probably going to be one of the best horror games of 2023. At number 7, we have Stalker 2, coming to Xbox Series X and S in 2023. It's a single-player, first-person shooter immersive sim set in a gritty open world where you have to survive. The story is going to be interesting. This game uses Unreal Engine 5 and it looks spectacular in motion. Now, this game is going to be gritty, it's going to be tough to survive in. It's also coming to Xbox Game Pass Day 1.
There I find a city in flames. Streets choked with corpses. Unthinkable destruction. I witness senseless slaughter. Brother against brother.
At number 6 we have Diablo 4, coming to Xbox Series XS and Xbox One consoles June 6th. This Diablo game is going full on open world, and you can even have mounts. Now this game, so far they've announced 5 different classes, all wildly different, and this game will actually feature over 150 dungeons. So far it's literally the biggest Diablo game to date. I can't wait to play this one. At number 5, we have Lies of P, coming to Xbox Series XS and Xbox One consoles in 2023. This is an action RPG set in a Victorian-esque style world, and it's gritty and it's dark, and it's also inspired by Pinocchio, where you actually have to guide Pinocchio on his unrelenting journey to become human. This game is gritty, fantasy, I love it, steampunk, and the thing about this game is it's launching Day 1 in Xbox Game Pass. At number 4, we have Forza Motorsport coming to Xbox Series X and S in 2023. This game features real-time ray tracing on track while racing at 60 frames per second, and so far the game looks absolutely spectacular. This game will also be launching Day 1 in Xbox Game Pass.
There is a larger world beyond these walls. A world filled with dangers you can't yet imagine. An ancient knowledge long gone from this world.
At number 3 we have Hogwarts Legacy, coming to Xbox Series X and S February 10th and Xbox One consoles April 4th. This is the AAA Wizarding World game people have always wanted, for decades now. And now, we're finally at a time and place and technology where we can have a AAA Magic School RPG in this Wizarding World. And it's going to be a special game because we don't get RPGs like this.
The Order is gone. I was betrayed by the one I trusted most. I will not be imprisoned again.
At number 2 we have Star Wars Jedi Survivor, coming to Xbox Series X and S March 17th. This is a sequel to Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, my personal game of the year of 2019. And it looks like they expanded on what worked on the original, in honestly making the sequel what everyone wants it to be. Expanded on areas, powers, combat and abilities, and it looks amazing.
This is all we've been working towards.
Looks good.
We've come to the beginning of humanity's final journey.
Prepare for departure. Graviton loop array full. Check.
At number 1 we have Starfield, coming to Xbox Series X and S in 2023. This is Bethesda's next big single player RPG. So it does combine elements of things like Elder Scrolls and Fallout, but still gonna feel new. Space combat, space exploration across 1,000 planets, bigger impact into your decisions when it comes to factions and the overall story of the game. And honestly, we don't see a lot of single player, big budget, AAA sci-fi RPGs, and this right here is going to be the biggest. It's also going to be launching day 1 in Xbox Game Pass. There's so many new games coming to Xbox this year, I had actually narrowed down the list down from 57 new big games to 20. 2023 is going to shape up to be the best year ever for Xbox, and there's still many games to be announced that's coming to the platform in 2023. Anyway, that's it for today's video. If you've enjoyed it, please like, share and subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications so you'll be notified for my next video. All Things Xbox podcast is on Tuesdays, where we talk about all things Xbox. Now, for the rest of 2023, I'm back to regular weekly content where I'll be covering games coming to Xbox, top lists, topical videos where I'm going to be talking about games, features, hardware, software, basically everything that you've seen me do in the past. And I have a lot of cool surprises coming, things I've been wanting to do on the channel for years. So when I say I'm back for weekly content, I mean that. And by the end of the year, I'm hoping to get out at least 3 pieces of content out per week. I've had this plan in motion for years, and well, I can't wait to talk about it more. But anyway, I hope everyone had a good day. I'm out. Peace.